Right, well I've got my bike all set up on the other stand. I've chopped it up to raise it, and I've also, instead of using the swinging arm pivot, I've used a hole which runs through the centre of the frame and a big lump of steel and adapted the other stand. So all I need to do now is start taking things apart. I'm going to take the mudguard off, anything small and things that might get in the way, like the foot pegs and the exhausts and stuff, so, and let's see where we go from that. Right, okay. Right, before I start, I think I'll do a close-up of this other stand, and I'll put it on as a separate, well, I'll put the video in with this video. So, other stand set up, wheel off the ground, and big lump of steel through the centre reinforcing hole, or whatever they call it, I don't know. Anyway, actually this is from a ZX7 I had, which was fantastic. I had a stand for it. Well, I've still got the stand and I've just used that, so it's come in handy really. Right, handy little tray. I don't know whether you can hear the radio in the background, but I do like working with the radio, so I suppose I'll also reference what day we did it. Although I think it's time stamped anyway, so right, anyway, let's see. All the bad time I get to put this video out. That's a might fall behind this now. No water coming out of this subframe because I've sealed all the ends. You will find if you've got one of these Nudas and you're not sealed the ends, when you undo that bottom bolt, water will come out. And I've filled it up with cavity wax as well, so it shouldn't happen again anyway. It shouldn't rot anyway. So I can leave that one. Right, just holding the swinging arm with my knee. Okay. Okay. Now check it. Like 21 and a half, or 22. See what else I can use. That's better. Spark plug. 14mm spark plug, that seems to work best. That's 21mm Casimir. Perfect. Oh. Right. Let's have a look. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think it's off. Well, not too bad at all. Had a little bit of a sticky situation with the rubber being in the way, but it wasn't too bad after all. Getting it back might be a pain, but anyway. Right, I think that'll do for now. Right, well, this is how I've got it off, and I'm just having a quick look at it now. Oh, probably should do this on a bench, but anyway. The right hand side, now there is a bearing, that's the pin that goes through. Now there is one of the washers on, that's this one here. That's one of the washer spacer kits. That's one of them. That should also be on that side. But the funny thing is, on inspecting this, I'll just clean this up. I'm going to clean it all up properly anyway, but on inspecting this, it looks like it has actually got one of them in. I'll just get a small screwdriver. So it must be an additional one that I'm putting in, because if I take that one out, there it is, and that's the right size, because this side is supposed to be a I think it's like a 3.7mm, and that one, this side, the right hand side, is supposed to be a 5mm, which it is. So I don't know what's going on there, but I can see how it's supposed to space her out. Yeah, so really, that one spaces that one out, and it still leaves a little bit. That's up against the frame at this side. That's up against the frame here, and which means that that's allowed to move by that much. So that needs shimming out to a point. Now this side, it's almost as if, to be fair, it needs two of those, you know, one or twice as thick, because that pushes in and that then leaves a space there. And that was what the problem was. Now I'll have a look at, and there's nothing on that side. Now Daniel did a lot, if that's his real name, I doubt it. He sent me a kit which should space out that, because that goes up to the frame. That goes up to the frame. So you need that spacing out. That side, in theory, doesn't actually need spacing out, because there already is a spacer in. The same with that. So that needs spacing out. If that and that were spaced out, just those end ones, it would probably work. But if someone's like Daniel has actually done a proper kit, I dare say it will replace this one, which I know it does anyway, and that will probably remain very similar. It might be a slightly different shape from Daniel, but that'll be it. This one, I suspect, and I'll have a look at the sizes when I get back, that it's that thickness plus a bit more, which goes out there. I should imagine that's what it is. And on this side, there's no spaces or anything. I think what will actually happen is that it'll just space that, or shim that out to there. Just shim it through. So, anyway, it remains to be seen, and we'll just wait. So, in the meantime, I'm just going to set about, I won't bore you, but I'm just going to set about and clean it all up while I've got it all off. So, well, I will report later. Thought I'll just add a little bit while I'm still under the bike. Right, okay. Now if I take the left hand side out and just freehand it into there. Well, you can see that. That is actually the right size. So there's no movement. That's not, I don't know what you call it, the bearing. The inner part of the bearing, not the roller bearings, obviously they're still in. So there's no movement there. And both sides are the same side, so I can show you using this one. And there's no movement there, not once the spindle's torqued up. So to be quite honest, if I hadn't have bought the spacings from Daniel, I think all I need to do, or if anyone else wants to do it, all I need to do is find some shims for this side and for that side. Right, I've just offered the swinging arm back up. It's not got the spindle in. I just wanted to have a look now. I mean, there's nothing
I can get in quite easily, and it looks as very much that it is only the outside of the swinging arm that needs shimming up. On mine it does anyway. As I said, there's a 3.7mm shim already in there in the other side. You just can't see it until you take the swinging arm out. Right, on this side, you can quite clearly see that there's a 5mm shim in there, but there's none on the other side. You can see that, and that is the thing that's giving it movement. So again, if this side is just shimmed, which is effectively shimmed to make the swinging arm there the same or similar width to the inner bearing carrier, if that's the way to call it that. Anyway, I'll see what I can come up with. I've ordered a kit which is coming through the post, which I will install, but I haven't got it yet, and it's coming from France, so I'm not too sure exactly when it's going to come. So I'll see how it goes.